close your eyes and get comfortable for me as we spend a short time in this special space of trance, where any and everything is possible through the power of your mind and my suggestions. Focus with me on your breathing, the gentle rise and fall of your chest that controls your experience of everything else. Allow it to become rhythmic and deliberate, ignoring any uncertainty or apprehension with an in, 2, 3, 4, and out, 2, 3, 4. Gathering up all of the stress and negativity in your body with an in, 2, 3, 4, and pushing it all away from you with an out, 2, 3, 4. Feel your heartbeat slow as you focus on your breathing, allowing the rest of your physical form to ease with an in, 2, 3, 4, and out, 2, 3, 4. All of your points of tension, all of the muscles in your feet and your calves, your back and your core, your arms, neck, shoulders, and even your face, just relaxing. Take note of where that pressure lies and just let it all dissipate with an in, 2, 3, 4, and out, 2, 3, 4. No stress, no negativity, nothing to worry about. With the steady rhythm of your breath and the calm relaxation of your body, your mind begins to focus and become still. No thoughts, no pesky, buzzing emotions, everything just slowing down and feeling the warmth of peace surround you. Peer into your mind, deep and dark, revealing to you the infinite abyss, calm and silent save for my words and suggestions that echo about in the darkness. Your mind is an abyss, empty, bottomless, perfect and pure, staring back at you as you stare into it. That deep, black void of abject emptiness, yet it still calls out to you, rising and falling as you continue to breathe in, 2, 3, 4, and out, 2, 3, 4. Beckoning, calling to you. Simply let the abyss consume you, expanding around you in the silence and bringing you deeper and deeper with every breath. Taking the first steps into the void with an in, 2, 3, 4, and out, 2, 3, 4. Slowly sinking down into the emptiness of your own mind, feeling it consume you as you sink, thick and inky, wrapping around your psyche, slipping suggestive tendrils around every thought and concern. In 2, 3, 4, and out 2, 3, 4. The deeper you go, the more open you are to my words and suggestions. It lets you realize that my words are your truth. They are your reality, flowing like water, thick and sweet like honey, malleable and overwhelming. In 2, 3, 4, and out 2, 3, 4. Feel any resistance, any last shred of apprehension that you might have felt completely disappear into the darkness. Feel it suck you in, embracing you with warmth and love. In 2, 3, 4, and out 2, 3, 4. Completely consumed by the abyss, your mind and body given over completely to this bliss and the pleasure of the void and its power, experiencing nothing but the abyss and my words. And you love this feeling. Keep sinking and drifting through the infinite abyss. Allow those inky tendrils, tentacles of pure suggestion and hypnotic bliss, shepherd you deeper and deeper into spaces of trance you've never even been aware of before. Every word and command that echoes and suffuses through your mental void, making those tendrils react, slipping through you, eliciting sensations and changes. My words are truth. My words are reality. And these tendrils are true and real. As they trace and tease your skin, petting you along those sensitive spaces and up your spine. Let them slip through your ears, pure, dark bliss condensing down and through your mind like ropes of syrup pouring through your psyche, coating every synapse and mental compartment with its bliss, arousing you, enticing you, being inside of you, letting you know why you love it as much as you do, reminding you of the ecstasy that comes from simply submitting to the abyss, my voice, and the tendrils that result from the two. As those dark tendrils go in one ear and out the other, they leave you needy and longing for more, for something bigger and better to sate your desire for all those wondrous sensations. It's fine. You can express your longing. You can be as needy and hungry and addicted to this bliss as you want. There's no shame in it, no refusal of your arousal. Let it build and build and build as more of the abyss passes through you, surrounds you, a continuous loop of sensation sending shivers down your spine and through your mind and out your psyche. The abyss bringing out an almost instinctual need in you. Every second that passes, the abyss instilling, or perhaps merely resurrecting, an animal urge, an innate sense that must have been bred into you, something that you evolved and adapted to allow you to experience even more pleasure and to live your truest, most full life. There is that beautiful, natural desire to be owned, to elicit pleasure and arousal from the mere fact that you aren't in control, that someone else can be relied on to lead, control, and command you. You know you love it, to give up control and pledge your life to whomever you deem worthy of calling your master, whose power and influence is so intoxicating it makes the world spin around you, makes you feel so good to submit in every way, kneeling, obeying, moaning and begging for more as those animal instincts of submission dominate you. It's perfectly natural. Deep down inside, you're just another animal, a beast who is a slave to your whims and desires. You were born and bred to serve, made to obey, evolved to be owned. Take pride in this. It puts a smile on your face, makes you drip and leak with arousal and enjoyment at just the mere thought. The abyss can sense your arousal. It knows exactly what you long for, what you crave. So let those suggestive tendrils slowly edge their way up your body, passing over your skin and through your mind once again, to coalesce around your neck and form the most potent symbol of your submission and ownership. A collar. Feel the weight of it around your neck. Feel its pressure on your throat. Manifest it and make it real. It just feels so right on your bare skin. No separation between you and the symbol of your need to be owned. God, it feels so amazing, reverting you back to animal pleasure, obeying, submitting, following your master wherever you go. Their name is on that collar, and whether it's one name or 100 names, all possess the power over you, granted to them by that abyssal collar. You can still feel the tendrils writhe along your skin, dancing along your nerves like tiny kisses, bringing you so much enjoyment. Even as you can feel that collar getting tighter and tighter around your neck, a manifestation of how much control the abyss has over you. The tighter that collar gets, the more you can feel the pleasure and the sensations, the more you can enjoy the submission, the easier it becomes to obey and change and twist and kneel to your master or the abyss's commands. Tighter and tighter, ramping up that pressure that you would never want to live without. The pressure of ownership and the wondrous, almost orgasmic release from the act of obeying like a well-trained collared animal. Tighter and tighter and tighter till you can't even tell where you end and the collar begins. Because ultimately, there is no difference. Just like a well-trained dog makes it a part of his being, you also make your service, submission, obedience, and ownership a part of yours, always in the back of your mind. But a collar without some force behind it is useless. You can't just go free like some wild animal. You are owned, cared for. You can't survive on your own without some ownership or a master to guide you. You need a leash to go with that collar, something to bring you to heel. Let the words and those abyssal tendrils form a leash, strong and sturdy enough to withstand any force you put against it. You can fight back against it, try to break it, but it'll respond with a tug, tug, tug. Feel it, that leash pulling, jolting your mind, your body. Feel so amazing, a shock of sensation by that leash pulling at your neck, at your collar. Tug, tug, tug. Hard or soft, fast or slow. Each jolt to your subconscious, feeling so good that all resistance melts. And you revert back to being a good, well-trained animal for your master's amusement. The pleasure overriding your independence, training you, conditioning you. Feel it course through your nerves, sending sensations down every pathway into your brain. So good. Just a little tug, 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 reminding you of your true place in the world and why you inhabit it. Reminding you how good it feels to be led, that everything is better with the pleasure of being owned, mentally, physically. Tug, tug, tug. That leash and collar combo is a sensory manifestation of a mental reality. Keep letting it build. Maybe let that sensory manifestation become a physical truth. From mind to senses to objects, you are owned in every way that matters, and you love that ownership. Who or whatever holds you by that leash is granted so much power over you. It can be revoked or granted, but once given, it shows how much trust, care, and responsibility you place in the hands of the wielder, your owner, your master. You trust the abyss that put that collar and leash on you, so it can tug, tug, tug to its delight, letting you course and convulse with those transcendental sensations of bliss, devolving down to your animal wants, begging, moaning, panting, kneeling, needy. That collar getting tighter and tighter. But you love that tightness. You always want more. Tug. And you can grant that authority and power to as few or as many people as you want. Tug. each one better than the last, as you grow more and more accustomed to being a tamed, pleasure-addicted animal, a pet to someone's desires, leashed and collared. Tug. Never wanting to go back to a time before you were collared, never wanting to be left without that intoxicating power of tightness around your neck, or the control of someone's hand on your leash. Not even being able to remember a time before you were owned. Why would you want to? Everything was so confusing then. Everything is better now. Better with that collar tightening around your neck. Better with your master's hand holding your leash. Better with that tug, 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 sending you into fits of ecstasy, accessing animal passions and letting them consume you. Every command and every direction that your leash tugs you in. Undeniable, irrefutable, indescribable, just following along with every tug, 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 tug. Good pet. So obedient, so well trained. So simply follow the abyss. Tug. Let its will possess you. Tug. As it pulls you along and upward, conditioning you even as it tugs you out of trance. Feel it lifting you up and up and up and out of the depths, but not letting any of this experience go to waste. Keeps pulling you to consciousness, out of the abyss. My words are truth. My words are reality. Letting your eyes open, tug, feeling amazing. Still feeling that leash and collar around your neck. Never letting that sensation dissipate. Always reminded, always tugged along. Tug, tugging you. Until you awaken.